Good evening everyone. My name is Aditi and today I am going to speak about rotation and revolution. Let's first see the meaning of rotation and revolution. The meaning of rotation is an object which moves around itself is called rotation. Now, can you see this whiteboard marker? Now I am rotating it. Can you see? This is called rotation. Revolution. An object which moves around another stationary object is called revolution. There is a misconception here in the word stationary. We all think that's a spelling error, but no. There are two spellings. Stationary, which is this, and stationary. Now, as you can see, A and E are different. This stationary relates to our pens, pencils, books, etc. And this stationary means an object which is in one place. Okay? An object which is in one place, like the sun. The sun is a stationary object. And to remember that that where to use stationary, where to use this stationary is by, can you see this E? You can consider it as eraser. By this you will know that this is the word which is used for our pens, pencils, books and our stationary items, the school items. And this stationary is used for an object which stays in one place. Okay, let's see how does rotation work. Now, as you can see, I have a model of Earth here. Now, this is the direction of north, south, east and west. We think that the Earth's axis is right through the middle, but no. Can you see these dotted lines? Can you see these dotted lines? This dotted line is the axis. The axis is tilted by 23.5 degrees. Okay, let's see how does revolution work. Now, we have read the definition of revolution. Let me show how does revolution work. Now, I am going to take this same whiteboard marker and now think that it's the earth. I am rotating it. This is called rotation, right? Now, while rotating around itself, it revolves around another stationary object like this. Can you see? I'm rotating and revolving. Okay. Now, because of rotation of the earth, we experience day and night. Now, okay, I am going to draw a mini model of Earth here. Now, I will draw the sun here. So, this is the sun, and this is the this part from here to here receives daylight, which means it is daytime here, and the part from here to here receives night. Okay, so here it's night and here it's day. Now let's see, why is the south pole colder than the north pole? You all know poles, right? See, this is north pole is here and the south pole is here. Okay? This is called the Antarctic Circle, and this is called the Arctic Circle. Okay, now let's not talk about the poles, because the pole is here and the Arctic Circle is here, the South Pole is here, the Antarctic Circle is here. Okay, let's say Arctic and Antarctic Circle. So why is the Antarctic Circle colder than the Arctic Circle? This is also because of the Earth's tilt. Now here I have drawn for day and night, right? The Earth's axis is tilted like this. So here is the pole, Arctic Circle, South Pole, Antarctic Circle, right? Not appropriately, but somewhere there. So, can you see this part is facing the sun now? This part is facing the sun now, which means the Arctic Circle is facing the sun. And the axis is here, right? So, this is the pole and here. So, it's warmer here. It's warmer, and here at the Antarctic Circle it's colder because it's towards the dark side, and it is cold because of that. And sometimes due to day and night there can be 6 months day in Arctic Circle and 6 months night in Arctic Circle. Same with the Antarctic Circle. This can happen. Okay, let's talk about revolution. Now, revolution, as I showed you, the Earth rotates around itself and also revolves around the Sun, like this. Now here I have drawn a figure of Sun and Earth. Now we have understood what is revolution. Let's understand what is seasons. Now we all experience seasons, right? Summer, winter, monsoon, spring, etc. But we experience more of summer, winter, and monsoon or rainy season. Okay. We experience most of these 3 seasons. We don't experience that much of spring and bottom. Because we live in a different region. It depends on the zones also, but we are not going to discuss it here. Okay. So seasons is caused, even the seasons is called, see, we are in the south, we are east to the, we are at the eastern part of the earth, and this is the western part. So when we are experiencing summer, the western part will be experiencing winter. Here rainy or here rainy. It depends on the locations, the geographical locations. Let's first discuss this. Now as you can see, here is the earth. Now the axis is here. It's important. The axis is here. So the part which is receiving the daylight, which means the south of the part, the southwestern part is receiving the sun's light. So here, we draw like this. So here it will be summer because it is extremely close to the sun and they are receiving extreme rays from the sun. That's why it's here summer, and here winter because it's away from the sun. It is not facing the sun, but here it's the opposite. Here it is summer and here it is winter. Okay. So we have understood everything. Let's do a quick revision. Rotation is an object which moves around itself. An object which moves around itself is called rotation. An object which moves around another stationary object is called revolution. What is the difference between this stationary and this stationary? We have seen day and night. We have seen seasons. We have seen the revolution of the earth. We have seen the rotation of the earth. We have seen the tilt of the earth's axis. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.